Matco is particularly excited about this third quarter review. Why? Well, it marks our 7-year anniversary for the Matco Global Equity strategy, and its offering as both a mutual fund or as a strategy within a separately managed account. Since we launched the fund, we've returned 10.4% in our Series O. A lot has happened over this last 7 years. The Kansas City Chiefs have won 3 out of the last 7 Super Bowls. Florida-based NHL teams have won 3 out of the last 7 Stanley Cups, and the only certainty investors have had is uncertainty. Now, volatility and negative headlines challenge markets, and for investors, it's not always easy being positive on the future. It's much easier to be negative. However, letting fear take over from discipline and a long-term view has a significant impact on portfolio returns. Since 2017, we've experienced 2 central bank rate cycles. The UK left the European Union in Brexit. The term trade wars became commonplace. A global pandemic brought the economy to a standstill. The price of oil went negative for the first time in modern history. There's been countless political upheaval and changes. Russia invaded Ukraine for the second time. The European energy security was challenged by a pipeline explosion. And the highest levels of inflation in the last 40 years progressed through developed economies. The Chinese property market experienced a shock of bankruptcy and collapse. We experienced the first collapse of a large US bank since 2008. And the power of technology took a step forward in the first stage of artificial intelligence. Despite all of these events and more, we've returned excess of 10% per year over the last 7 years, which brings us to our third quarter 2024, where we made modest moves in our strategy, increasing exposure to international stocks that offer quality, attractive relative dividend yields, and valuations. Global equity markets had another positive quarter. The Matco Global Equity Fund Series O returned 3.7% in the last quarter and 23.1% in the last year. Within the fund, Accenture, a market-leading management consulting firm, has been a strong contributor to performance, booking over $1 billion in AI-related consulting fees. We continue to believe that the tide will shift from AI enablers to AI adopters, and Accenture will play a key role in helping businesses adopt this new technology. Let me wrap up by saying that we're passionate about investing. We're driven by stewarding our clients' capital through challenging markets, allowing our clients to focus on what matters most to them. We're excited about the future, whatever challenge it may bring. Our approach to investing will not change. We focus on quality companies at reasonable valuations with attractive attributes that give us confidence for long-term growth.